Hi, Natasha. We're going to start by looking at your starts, which the good news is you get a lot of room for improvement, but we gotta learn a couple things first. Just your overall comfort level has a long ways to go, but you're going to want to bring your hands down to your feet there so that you get a little better reaction. The other thing you want to do is be pretty comfortable. You have a pretty good comfort level in your body tone. You got to be a little relaxed and a little tense. It's quite the art form. But you see there's a little bend in the leg. When you say take your mark, you're going to want to bring those hands down to your feet and then go drive forward. You can see there that line is pretty steep with your hands. You want to make that more shallow of an angle, which is it's hard to do when you're first learning. And what you see there is a parachute with your feet. You see the legs come up straight up in the air, and that is just really making you stop really fast. And off your start, you're the fastest point of any time in the pool. So we got to learn how to hold that streamline, keep your head down, which you do a really good job when you're swimming, and just work on that angle of entry, getting in at an angle that's not too steep. All right, let's take a look at your freestyle above water. I think here you can see how you're getting a good lift with your shoulder, but that bent elbow coming around the side. See right there, I like that right there with your shoulder high. Really think about bringing that shoulder up, but then bring your bicep and the upper part of your arm higher as opposed to going out to the side like that. And right there you're kind of losing that strength in the elbow by just bending it. I would keep it higher, come from over the top more. It's going to help you get on your side a little bit more. And you see there where your hand is entering, you want it to be a little further than that. So with a higher elbow up there in the air, you're going to be further out in front. The other thing we notice is on your breath, you really want to keep a low profile breath, which you do a good job there. You're back in that pocket, that's good. But really work on using that body to take your breath and not so much turning your neck. Again, there you can see how flat your hips are. So when you're in that position, you're transferring over to the other side, but you want to really rotate those by increasing your kick speed. That's a nice body rotation. I think what you got to work on is really tightening up that kick and making those kicks happen faster. Another thing you want to avoid is breaking out too early. As you see here, you're about 1.5 feet underwater and you're taking your first stroke. That's going to catch you underwater and really slow you down. And again, your fastest point is really off those walls, so it's really the art form of swimming at the surface and when you're slowing down. See, that shoulder should really be popped up and out of the water on that first stroke. But the head's in a great position. You do a great job keeping your head down, and you have a lot of length. You got a good reach, good body rotation, but just be more aggressive on your kicking. I think you have pretty good mechanics, I think, naturally. So really work on power, on the kicking power, and you're going to see a big improvement. But you can see there that nice extension, fully extended out on your side. But what you want to look at here is the separation between your feet. Try to minimize that. But that nice high elbow pulling through is really good. What you'll see a lot is when swimmers take a breath, they lose the power in their elbow by dropping it down. You really want to, even when you're breathing, keep that elbow high. Just the tempo of your kick can really increase. That's going to help you a lot. But you have, again, great elbow bend, good comfort level. So you're really good. It's going to be a lot of hard work, and try to use those shoulders a little more. Get over the top and see how your elbow's bent and you're coming in real close to the top of your head. So you want to really bring that hand up as far as you can. See how you can see it enter and then glide out into there and then get into the catch. If you can keep that hand and enter a little further ahead and keep a high elbow, you're going to see a big improvement and a lot faster turnover. So when you get into training, start thinking about your stroke rate. In a 200 freestyle, it's really important to be able to control your rate, because that first 50 you don't want to be too fast and exert too much energy. But all in all, your stroke rate is really slow, and that's just because you're learning the ropes. But when you get a little better, you're going to be able to turn it over and control your speed. But getting on your side with those hips is a great thing. Keeping the elbow high and the head down, and you do all those things really well. So now it's just a matter of tightening it up, reaching a little more, and getting it over the top a little more with those shoulders, and you're going to be really good to go. Okay, the flip turns. This is a great drill to go underwater and do your flips underwater, and that way when you're swimming, it's kind of like when a baseball player puts extra weight on his bat when he's getting ready to make the bat really heavy, and then when he goes to the plate, he swings and it feels like a feather. So doing those underwater, it's going to help you get over really fast and work that flip fast. Okay, here you can see how your hands are both coming out to the side like wings. You want to keep those hands really tight and close to your body, down by your hips. Okay, that when you bring your arms out like that, really puts you at a stop right before the wall, and it kind of throws off the rhythm of your flip. Okay, see there that the body's kind of taking a line down with the head. You really want to be with those arms down by your side. You're going to do a flip a lot easier. And then when you get your feet on the wall, you really want to be full streamline, where you're really tight with your arms, keeping your head down and pushing off. But you're almost there. Just got to really tighten up the streamlines off the wall. Again, it's the fastest point of when you're in the pool. So hold those legs together. Legs have to be streamlined just like your hands would. You want to keep them close and point your toes. And again, keep that head down until you get to the surface for your first stroke. But you see that big stop with your arms? It's really hurting you. Really, it's breaking up that turn. So when you take your last stroke, the other hand should be down by your waist there, and just follow through with that other hand down to your waist. And then you'll be right, those hands will come right up close to your body and face when you do that flip, and get right in that streamline, so you're ready to push off. But you have a great attitude, and you do have great mechanics naturally. So it's going to take a lot of work, but you can see there you look a lot better than this guy. So keep working hard, and you can definitely achieve your goals.